Tom18 here, and today for the third time we got a deck profile featuring Slinky, but now I'm just playing. But we got a deck profile for Synchrons for July 2015 featuring the new Synchron Extreme cards that came out just a couple of days ago. So let's get right into it. First off, of course, we run the 3 Junk Synchron. It's the heart of the deck, best tuner in the deck. No need to explain it. 2 Quickdraw Synchrons, just like in my last video, 3's too much, 1's too little. Great card, gotta have it. For the 2 new cards that came from the Synchron Extreme deck, we got Jet Synchron. It's a level 1 tuner. If you don't know what it does is, it's kind of like Glow Up, except you summon it from your graveyard by ditching a card from your hand. And it's sending, not discarding, not that it really matters. Also, if it's sent to the graveyard for a Synchro summon as a Synchro material, then you can search 1 junk monster from your deck to your hand, so Junk Synchron. It's a really great card, and it's banished when it leaves the field if you summon it with its own effect from the graveyard. A really great card, in my opinion, better than Glow Up. You can summon it via Road Warrior, and with that Quasar combo, you can actually make Stardust Warrior ASAP. It's a really cool card. Synchron Explorer stays at 1, great card, mainly for the Quasar combo with Road Warrior and all that. You gotta have it at 1 because you never know when you'll have that 3-card Quasar combo. 2 Eaters, heart of the deck, probably the best non-tuner deck. It's what lets you make all your combos. It's what lets you synchro a lot more. 3's too much, 1's too little. Great card. 1 Quillbolt. I still love having 1 Quillbolt because it gives you many options. Junk Synchron and Quillbolt's great because you basically have another target you can reuse Quillbolt. And also it's even better now with Jet Warrior, which is another new card that came out in the extra deck, which I'll talk about later. 1 Tuningware, gotta have 1. Lets you draw a lot. It can't be negated. It can be level 2 if its effect isn't negated. It can be level 2. But this with Librarian and Formula will just keep drawing a lot, and it's really great, especially with 1-for-1. Next up, we got 1 Doppelwarrior. I know a lot of people run 2, maybe even 3, but I think 1 is a great number because it's mainly used just to make Junk Doppel into level 1 tuner for your Librarian and 2 formulas. But I added another card to help search Doppelwarrior, so I think 1's a great number for it. 1 Ryko. I used to run 3 and charge the Light Brigade, but to add in the new cards and some different tech cards, I had to reduce it down to 1. I think it's a great card at 1. Reason being, it's a light for BLS/Chaos Sorcerer target. It pops a card, and the best part of its effect, it mills, which this deck needs some cards to mill so you can have them in your graveyard. The next 4 cards are the Trinity +1, the Debris, Dandy, Spore, and Glow Up. I explained this in my last video. I don't really have to explain it. Debris works well with Dandy, Spore works well with Dandy, and if you need a level 2 tuner, Spore works well with Glow Up, and of course Glow Up's a nice card as well. A lot of people are saying why to run Debris since it's kind of situational, but it's nice to have. I mean, even if you don't have to use it, you can ditch it with Jet Synchron from your graveyard or anything like that. Plus, it's also another wind if you need it for Dark Simorgh or anything like that. It's a great card. Doesn't hurt to have. Plus 2,000 defense. If you have like a dead hand, you can just set in defense. It's pretty high defense. 2 Veilers. Effect monsters are still a pain. I will always run 2 Veilers. It's another light target and another level 1 tuner. Helps with the Junk Doppel combo. Great card. 1 Maxx. Still running 1 because obviously it lets you draw a lot. You can drop it anytime on your turn if you need a level 2 target for Junk Synchron. It's a great card. I'm still always going to run 1 at least. I still run Dark Simorgh because it's a level 7. Level 7s are great. You can instantly make a level 8 Synchro. Unfortunately, I took out Star Eater from the deck, so him and Debris Dragon isn't in instant Star Eater anymore, but if you want to run Star Eater, go ahead. I think Dark Simorgh is a great card. It's very splashable, easy to summon, and very easy to get level 8 Synchro. Plus, if you have like that Beast turn 1 with Quasar, Stardust Warrior, and Dark Simorgh, your opponent can't set cards, unless they get over it, of course, because it's a great effect. For the Chaos Engine, BLS, and Chaos Sorcerer, very self-explanatory, great cards, bunch of lights, bunch of darks in this deck. It's very great. Don't really need to explain it. And I still run the 1 Gorz because it's a great card. I said I took it out, but I had to add it back in because it's just great. If you have like no hand, it's great for defense. Again, it's another level 7, plus it's a level 7 token. You can use the level 1 tuner and your token, make it level 8. It's a very great card. I love Gorz. Moving on to the spells, we got Triple Tuning, main searcher of the deck, gotta run 3, no question about it. Lets you search Jet Synchron, Quickdraw Synchron, or Junk Synchron. It's a great card, really don't have to explain it. Next up, I run 2 Rhoda. I ran 1 last video. for the last format, but I'm running 2 now because honestly I don't know why I didn't run 2. It helps you search for another junk Synchron, and it helps you search for Doppelwarrior too, so it's another card to search for that Doppelwarrior. And I was really pretty ignorant saying that you only need 1, and I don't ever see myself running it up to 2 or 3, but 2 is a great number. I might even run 3 someday, but I think with just 3 junk Synchrons and 1 Doppel, I'm not going to run 3. I think 2 is perfect. 1 for 1, bunch of level 1s, great card. Don't really have to explain much. I still run Mind Control because monsters still have levels. It's not like your opponent's going to have an exceed filled field. You can synchro with it, or if you can't get over that monster and you can attack for game with like a small attack monster and they have like little attack points left, just take control of it and attack with a different monster directly. It's a card that you can use in many ways. It's very great. Raigeki. I know I said I ran Dark Hole last video because it's better to destroy your own monsters, and in very, very small cases that may be true, but mainly the main reason why I ran Dark Hole was because I really didn't have a Raigeki, so I like Raigeki. 2 MSTs, of course, back rows pain, gotta destroy them. Bottom listing, your Librarian sucks, anything like that. 1 Foolish, another staple, that's obvious. Soul Charge, a stupid card, obviously. And for the last spell card, I run a tech card, Reasoning. I used to run 2, maybe even 3, but I like 1. You may be asking why, but it's kind of like a replacement for Ryko in a sense. It lets you mill cards, and if more often than not your opponent's going to call it wrong, especially if you play it early in the game, they're typically going to say 4. But there are no level 4s in this deck, with the exception of Debris Dragon. But even if it doesn't summon the monster, it still gives you a potential good card in the graveyard, like Quillbolt, Level Eater, anything like that. Or if it does summon it, well, that's another synchro material there. So I like Reasoning. It's kind of a lucky card, or a gamble card, but Yu-Gi-Oh's based on luck quite often. So for the last 2 cards, I still run the 2 Breakthrough because if it gets milled, it's in your graveyard, you can use it. It negates monsters like Shadal Winda or Dark Law, anything like that. It's very mandatory to use against the meta, and it's really the main defense you have for cards that, or for decks that stop your summonings, because Shadals and Necros and all that just stop this deck. Moving on to the extra deck, we got, of course, the Quasar. It's Quasar, no doubt about it. Stardust Warrior, a new card. If you don't know what it does, its effect is similar to Stardust Dragon, except that it tributes itself to negate special summons. Only inherent summons though, so like Pendulum summons, or a summon like Quickdraw Synchron, anything like that, Synchros, Exceeds. To summon it, you need a Synchro Tuner and a non-Synchro Tuner. I'm sorry, you need a Synchro Tuner and a non-tuner Synchro monster. So it's kind of like Shooting Star Dragon, except you don't need Stardust Dragon to make it. A very good card, definitely replaces over Shooting Star Dragon. And another good part about its effect is if it leaves the field, and it's still in your possession, then you can summon one Warrior Synchro monster. Warrior is in Junk Warrior, Drill Warrior, from your extra deck, and it's counted as a Synchro summon. So if you have Librarian on the field, you still draw 1. Oh, and of course, at the end phase, it's summoned back if you tribute it to negate a special summon. I still run Stardust Dragon. People tell me to run Stardust Spark, but I just prefer Stardust Dragon because sometimes getting it off the field protects it so that you can get it back in the end phase. Scrap Dragon, another mandatory card, great with Level Eater. Black Rose, I'm not running Clear Wing Synchro because I still think Black Rose is better. Clear Wing Synchro is kind of situational because they can decide not to use the level 5 or higher monster effect, and it's just more often than not when I use it, it's kind of dead. And plus, Black Rose destroying all cards on the field works great with pendulums or anything like that. Plus, its second effect to banish a plant monster from your graveyard I actually use often when I make it. So it's a great card. I prefer it over Clear Wing Synchro, to be honest, but you can take it out and put Clear Wing Synchro or anything like that. Librarian, the best Synchro in this deck, besides Quasar. Obviously, it lets you draw a lot. It's a great card. Road Warrior, mainly in here for the Quasar combo slash Jet Synchron, because now that you can summon Jet Synchron from your extra deck with Road Warrior, you can summon Road Warrior again and make another formula with Level Eater. Therefore, you can make Stardust Warrior, as long as it's still level 8, of course. But Road Warrior is even better now with Jet Synchron, and now it's a must to run it because of the Quasar combo and because of Jet Synchron. Junk Archer, I added him back in because I needed level 7 Synchron Tuner, or Synchron Synchro monster because you'll never know if you only have a 7. So for example, if you have Quickdraw and Quillbolt, your only option is to make a level 7 Synchro monster, and you can only make a Synchro monster with Quickdraw. So I think Junk Archer is the best one to make. It gets rid of Exceed materials, and if you banish a token, that token stays off the field. It doesn't come back. It's a good card. It lets you banish a card and then just attack directly. It's a good card. Probably the best Synchro monster is Drill Warrior. It lets you recycle your own cards. It lets you cut its attack in half and attack directly. I'm sure you know what it does. Really great card. For another new card, we got Jet Warrior. This card's amazing. It's a level 5. To make it, you need Jet Synchron in a non-tuner, or just Quickdraw, of course. So it takes the place of Junk Warrior in the typical 3-card combo of Quasar. When it's Synchro summoned, you can bounce a card. So that's just amazing. Bounce your opponent's card. So it just gets rid of a card on the field, and also its second effect, if it's in the graveyard, you contribute a level 2 or lower monster to special summon it in defense and banish it when it leaves the field. So it just helps you make that extra Stardust Warrior, or if you run 2 Quasars, it helps you make that other Quasar. Anything like that. It's a great card. Its bouncing effect is probably the best part about it. Jet Warrior, I do still run Junk Warrior. Sorry, Junk Warrior. I do still run Junk Warrior, and you may be asking why not just run 2 Jet Warrior. Well, you can't make Jet Warrior with Junk Synchron, so a lot of the times you are going to have to make a level 5 with Junk Synchron, and you're going to run out of you're going to use your Librarian already, and possibly your Axel Synchron, and the only option left is Junk Warrior because we don't run Catastrophe anymore due to the limited amount of cards in the extra deck. But Junk Warrior is still great. It's typically the other level 5 to make Quasar if you're making it with the typical 5/5/2. For the last new card in the extra deck, we got Axel Synchron. This card's amazing. It's a level 5 tuner, and it's generic. It's a Synchron tuner, of course. Synchro tuner. Its effect is kind of like Formula. You can Synchro during your opponent's turn. But the best part is its first effect, where you can ditch a Synchron monster from your deck to the graveyard, and you can either increase Axel Synchrons by that level, or decrease this card by that level. So if you ditch like Jet Synchron, you can make it level 6 or level 4. So that gives you another Jet Synchron in the graveyard if you need it. And it's a tuner, so it's really easy to make Stardust Warrior. Just him and another level 5 Synchro, you already have your Stardust Warrior. I still run Armory Arm because it's Armory Arm. Lets you OTK with BLS/Quasar. Great card. It's a level 4 too, which is even better. So Junk Synchron Tuningware typically makes this. Now for the last 2 cards in the extra deck, we got 2 formulas. Obviously, like I said, if the extra deck permitted it, I would run 3. Maybe take out Archer for a 3rd formula or anything like that, but the extra deck is really tight and limited, and you have to really think about which cards you need in the extra deck, and I think that these 15 really satisfy which cards I use the most.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my July 2015 Synchron deck profile Mark 1 featuring Slinky. Now I'm just playing. Featuring all my holo cards. Everyone's holo because I'm a rich guy. Ain't no basic bitch. The Tallman 18. Signing out.